Nova inspires Huawei Joburg Day with 947.
We're giving you the star-studded lineup you asked for.
Stay on 947 to find out which artists will shine on Joburg's brightest stage.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now I'm joined by one of my favorite South African artists. He's Summer Award winning, the one and only Msizi James. Matt, thank you so much for joining us, my brother.
Hey, man. Thank you. Yeah, it's awesome to see your face over the computer.
Listen, also, I always say it on air. I don't know. I guess I got it from your Instagram, Msizi James. What is the J? I tried to Google. What is the J part?
That's a good point. I mean, in all the handles that I've got, I always had to put that J there from the start of social media because Matthew Mole's always taken, but the J is my second name. It's Joseph.
Oh, Matthew Joseph Mole. Yo,
that's it.
Heavy biblical names there. I love them.
Yeah, that's so true. Oh, man.
Bro, so listen, coming up, you are one of the artists performing at Nova Inspires Huawei Joburg Day, and I couldn't be more excited. Very stoked to see you live again. How are you feeling about that?
Oh, man, I'm so excited. When I first heard about it, like possibly happening, I haven't forgotten about it. I'm so excited. And I mean, even like I know 947 is amazing at doing this stuff. Working within whatever limitations might be in place, we're still like able to do an awesome live show. So yeah, I'm just honored to be part of it. I mean, it's always huge. It's like the event of the year. So for me to be included this year, I'm super stoked, man.
And I mean, since the last time you performed for us, you've got a lot more new music. I think you wrote a lot of songs during the pandemic. I mean, won some SOMAs for that song. What can we expect from you as far as music during this show?
Yeah, man, thank you. That's amazing. I think the last Joburg that I did was about 2 years ago, maybe even 3 years ago. And there totally are a whole lot of new songs that I have added into the live set that we started working on a lot of the live set just before things changed. So I've got a couple new songs. I've just released a new one earlier this year that I'm super excited to play live. And I've got some new songs that I've been writing. And there's one specifically that I really want to try out with everybody before it's actually released or anything happens with it. So there's all of that as well as all the good old stuff that hopefully other people will know, the Matthew Mole songs that maybe they've heard on 947.
Absolutely. The ones that you can't go to a Matthew Mole show and not hear, I'll find mine on the ride of yours. A vibe, only vibe.
You got to come sing that, man.
Listen, my bro, you were also one of the judges for our star search for Nova Inspires Huawei Joburg Day. When going in as a judge, what were you expecting from these bands? I think the days of bands has quietened down quite a bit and a lot of solo artists. So when it came to the right band to star at Nova Inspires Huawei Joburg Day, what were you expecting?
Yeah, man. I mean, firstly, like for me, I'm just honored. I don't know really anything. So I'm just honored to be there and like be part of it. And I mean, it's so cool. Like you're saying, bands, it's like it's not as much of a thing as it was years ago. Obviously, the solo thing is happening a lot and like DJs and stuff and everyone, there's so much talent. But bands is so cool to see, especially like the young guys, because there are so many amazing musicians. And when you put them together in a band, I mean, like, it's an exciting thing to know that there's going to be a whole lot of new bands that you've never heard of. So that's what I was thinking was just like what you're saying, the fact that there are some new bands that are going to be popping up and they are popping up and 947 is giving them this amazing exposure. So yeah, man, I'm just honored to be there and see it all start happening.
I do love myself a good band, man, but you're absolutely right. Yeah. What happened? You probably know. What happened to the days of like Zebra and Giraffe, Shadow Club, City Bowl Miser, all those good bands that just seemingly disappeared and broke up.
Yeah. I mean, I totally agree. Like live bands, I mean, it's my favorite kind of music. That's what I've always been inspired by. But I think it's probably just difficult for like four guys or however many people in a band to try and stick together in life like for as long as possible. Maybe it's a tricky thing. I don't speak from experience because I'm a one-man thing, but I mean what I do find, especially at shows like Joburg Day, is that the session musicians that are playing for a lot of the solo artists, they normally have a band together. Those session musicians are like, they're not just the best session musicians in South Africa, they're the best in the world, I would say. So I mean, I think we're still exposed to a lot of live band performances, especially at like Joburg Day and stuff. So I mean, luckily we're still getting it.
Well, listen, we are frothing to see you perform live. We can't wait to see you take the stage at Nova Inspires Huawei Joburg Day. My brother, thank you so much for chatting to us.
Thanks so much, man. Legend.
Cheers, my brother.
Nova inspires Huawei Joburg Day with 947.
We're giving you the star-studded lineup you asked for.
Stay on 947 to find out which artists will shine on Joburg's brightest stage.